Yeah. Gamers rise up. How are we today? I just need to check if ITVX has it does France and Spain. I'm gonna see if I can actually get me drink before the lineup starts. Yes, I have. Somehow I've managed to schnazzle it. Is that a word? Let me just Here we go. I am eating, so please no bully. But I'll read the lineups first. France, Mainen, Digne, Saliba, Upamecano, Koundé, Rabiot, Tchouaméni, Barcola, Olise Dembele, and Dictator. Sorry, Mbappe. I cannot speak. Because if I speak, I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. That's my drink of choice. It's got ice cubes in it. Diet Coke. Let's say it. Ice cubes. Fuck me. Put on the floor. Spain, Simon Cucurella, Laporte, Kabossi, Pablo, Rodri, Ruiz, Dani Olmo, Baena, Ayazabal, and Yamal. Ali McCoist, we love him. We love him. We love him. Oh, sorry. Spain. They're going to kick you off. The issue with Spain is they can't shoot. Here we are. Straight to mine then. Minus the ball passes. Split Spain's attack up. Spain through. Hmm? Simone nearly made a mistake. They've got 2 chicken and vegetable pies and microwave chips. Spain is passing the ball about, as they usually do. Can't score though, can they? There's Mbappe. Passes back, nowhere to go forward. But I think there was. So it's going to be a very attacking game, which is good. Yes, Spain. Now I'm the halfway line doing this place. I mean, get your act together. But one notification. Arsenal considering Bruno Kamara's U-turn. Okay. Spain passing the ball, as they normally do. Korea. You, France on the attack. We still got it. What? Shit. Is it deflected? France corner whipped in, headed away by Spain. Awful shot by Laporte, was it? No, Rabiot. Oh, can fuck off. Mine then keeps it in. Yeah, Spain won the ball back. See Eddie Howe and Mad Dog in training, Dumb and Dumber. No, not Mad Dog, but Eddie Howe's thickest picture. Let's play the worst football, unable to score, go 1-0 up, defend and we can't defend, and win the game. It's fucking shit. A child could do better than that way. But I'll finish my food. I need puds. Yeah, is that Ollie's? Oh, that would have been the killer ball as well. That would have been the killer ball. Nah. Oh, fuck off. That's not a foul. I don't like the French, but that's not a foul. It's ice cube melting slowly. That's not a foul. Ah, both getting the ball. I'm sorry, but no. I'm sorry, but that's no a yellow card for Rapio. No, no, that's not a yellow card. I'm sorry, but that's not. No, that's not a yellow card. And like I said, I don't care for the French. Nobody cares. Even other European countries do not like the French. Very rude, very ignorant, self-entitled. But that's not a yellow card. I'm unbiased. I could see a Malcolm get sent off, and if I don't believe it is a sending off, then I'll tell you. Right, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? The referee's laughing. The foam. Is it actually shaving foam? Sorry, I think I've got some on me. Is that shaving foam? Surely not. What a waste. Spain free kick straight off the wall. Awful shot. Crossed in by Spain. France had it. Spain try and keep it alive with a cross. Go in. Oh, excuse me. I need to do my food trip tomorrow night. Mine then catches comfortably. I don't mind watching 8 p.m. kickoffs on a work night with potential extra time and penners, but not 9 p.m. To me, that's too much. What is that anything terrible? How is skin coming off my finger? How is skin coming off my finger? That's weird, that. Ooh, little bit of hustle and bustle, but that's fine. That's fine. There's no issues with boo. I love you, Wenger, but not him. What a pathetic excuse of a man Infantino is. Ruining the game. is bringing the game into disrepute or whatever you call it. Meinen Omunion. I'm not going to say the proper pronunciations. Whoa, fans are getting a bit careless at the back. Getting a bit careless passing as well. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But oh well. Excuse me. I'm watching Argentina, England tomorrow. Crossed in by France. Goal kick. I'm going to be watching X-Men First Class. I'll rewatching it on Thursday. So what I was going to do, I was going to watch it last night after I watched X-Men Origins Wolverine again, which is wasted potential of a film. Anyways, anyways, um, I watched Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, which is absolutely fucking fantastic. I love that movie. I've always loved that movie. I will always love that movie. It's so batshit insane. And I don't understand why people heavily dislike it. I was originally meant to watch X-Men First Class, but I forgot that somehow in Origins Wolverine, Patrick Stewart as Professor X is standing upright, which means First Class was a reboot, which was the original intention before just saying it's a prequel. And then Days of Future Past crosses over the original trilogy with the first prequel film. So if I'm going to watch The Wolverine, I'm going to watch First Class because I am aware that the end credit scenes I'm not going to watch has ties to Days of Future Past and First Class. So, but I forgot Patrick Stewart's Professor X literally just stands and walks, and it's like, mate, First Class now is just not canon. Because I forgot about that bit because I never really liked Origins Wolverine growing up. Like, it's fine. It's just mostly, it's the whole Deadpool situation. It's the whole adamantium bullet to the brain situation. And then, if I really want to be a bit nitpicky, the whole like fake blood, should he not be able to smell that? Or was it artificially? I gave it 2.5 stars, and I can't remember what the other half star was for. I think it was that. Or was it Patrick Stewart walking? Was that me being petty? A petty bitch. But oh, oh, once. Oh, unfortunate. Corner fans. No, so I completely forgot that Origins Wolverine. I knew it had Professor X in. I forgot it had Cyclops in. But I forgot that Professor X was just standing there, and it's like, okay, well, First Class clearly isn't a prequel. It's a reboot, but you could say most of it is canon to the original trilogy, but the spinal issue is happening in a different time period. That's the only difference, hypothetically. And then obviously the Beast and all of that, with the walking serum. So you see? Boo. But I was gonna watch the Wolverine on Thursday, and that's kind of like, well, First Class crosses over with Days of Future Past. I might as well just watch that before the Wolverine because they're all X-Men related. I'll tell you what I am looking forward to rewatching, and I know it's a bit of a controversial opinion. I didn't mind the New Mutants. I watched it a few years ago. For whatever reason, I actually remember watching it. And I like remember what happened on the day because I went to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with my cousin, and I coincidentally saw her in Bolden Asda. When I wasn't meant to be meeting her there, I just saw her because we both had the same idea. You're there early, kill time. Happy days. But I watched the New Mutants and then I left. But oh mate, When I was unemployed, right, I'm so nostalgic about being unemployed. Like, I'm not even joking. The nostalgia of actually not working hits hard because I went through a massive Star Wars gaming phase. I was bashing the Avengers game that nobody likes. I was going to the pictures every week. I was hanging out with friends every other day. I was doing this, I was doing that, and life was great. I mean, life's fantastic now. Like, I'm much happier. I've got a job. I'm slowly reintegrating myself into hanging out with friends, something that I just stopped doing when I got into work for the most part, which don't do that. Don't become too consumed by work. I kind of got pushed in at the deep end, and you don't want to be doing it. You don't want to be foregoing friendships for work and all of that. You got to be balancing them out equally. Yes, Mannion passes. He's a good passer of the ball. He knows how to split apart a few players. I was going to say a pass, which he did. Gunde. Balat Gunde. Tunde. Yeah. I am weirdly, like I've said in the past and a few minutes ago, I am weirdly nostalgic over being unemployed. Like, I'm not even joking. The sheer feeling that I feel of being unemployed, not having any responsibilities apart from cleaning my own bedroom, doing my own washing, getting to college on time. Those three things being my only responsibilities and just enjoying life. You're not going to get that back until you retire. And even then, whoa, 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 Penna. And even then, you're not going to have a good retirement age, are you? Hmm. I'll I'll continue talking later. Well, about that. Oh, fuck off. I don't care that she's a female referee. I care that she's a referee. I remember the referee was getting some stick that asked her, and she kept looking off to the side like someone was telling her with like fucking a piece of paper, do not disrespect the referees in broken English. There he is, the dictator, having a chat. Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Right. I remember Mike Munyon or whoever was in rematch, and I was like, "Who's this, Donny?" Turns out, I knew the name, and I thought he was the guy that created Hellboy. Oh, so it is a penalty. He's got the same name, right? I want to get back into gaming massively. I've not gamed properly in ages. February or March time, crazy, absolutely crazy. Spain have a banner. 1-0 Spain. Excuse me. There he is, went from seriousness. Oh, boo, hydration break. I heard the music. She got a cowboy hat. Oh. Kid's just crying his eyes out. I thought it was hydration break. If we missed hydration break, I don't think if we bypassed the hydration break by scoring on the time. Oh, fuck off. Boo. So apparently there's going to be a half-hour half-time show in the final. I really hope every single person continuously boos for half an hour and just go boo and just keep booing. Fans can unite because of this. Ah, wait, man. What does her thing say? Espana. Espanol. Did you see Haaland has a raccoon? Right. He's got a fucking beret on or something. I mean, it's not been a good 25 minutes for either team. It's just been a bit choppy. Yeah. So as I was saying before, I'm weirdly nostalgic for being unemployed. Just no responsibilities. You were a teenager living life. Like, honestly, and I'm not talking about being in college, but I guess there's that as well. Because after school, you either go to college, university, sixth form, work, be on benefits, or die. Those are like the main things that happen. But I'm on about the period after where I was in like my last year of college or whatever. let's say from college, because I feel like with school, it's designated Monday to Friday, 9 till 3, which you hate it, yeah. Try going to work 7 till 11 a.m. to p.m., which probably does exist. 9 till 3. Imagine that was your job, 9 till 3, 5 days a week. You would take that. You would absolutely take that. You would. Everybody would massively take it. Massively. But as is the way of life. And oop, William Saliba probably gonna be need to be changed. Um Sorry, just saying that William Saliba's went down. So the period of unemployment that I'm nostalgic for is either in the last year of college or just not even going to college because I dropped out before I had to pay. Because at the end of the day, why am I paying for college? If I had the first 3 years free, I'm not going to start paying for the last two, am I? Are we? Some people did, and it's like, really? You're going to work and then college? Like, I get it, I guess, but no, I don't. Anyways, fans substitution. William Saliba is off. Lacroix is on. They've got 4 changes left. But I used to just bash Star Wars games. The Avengers game nobody likes. Just being unemployed, and I'm not trying to jinx it or cast it into reality. That isn't, you know, I appreciate very much that I've got a job that is well paying, that is consistent, is easy. I'm grateful for that. I am. But I can't lie to you and say I'm not weirdly nostalgic for being unemployed. But it's weird, isn't it? If I were to be made redundant now, I would be absolutely depressed. I would not settle. I would not be happy. I would not be able to actually calm down and chillax. Yellow card, Mark Guerrero. Mark Guerrero, yellow card, Spain, number 24. So, like, if I were to be made redundant now, I'd be bricking it. I'd be shit myself. I would not be able to actually live my life or enjoy it. But when you've just left college and you're looking for work, you've got no responsibilities apart from the job centre calling you to let you know if there's anything, cleaning your bedroom, doing your washing, and then if I was at college, just trying to get there on time. And obviously, I had a voluntary position that was sort of like a good way, just like school and college, to get yourself into a routine when you do join the adult world officially. So, with that said, maybe I'm more weirdly nostalgic for the fact that, in fact, no, because it was so good. Like, you don't understand, but you're not going to, but you could with your life. It's just like after school, I hung out with a few people that were in my year that I never really talked to because we had similar friends. And that was weird, but it was cool. And then I went into college, and then everything kind of just changed for the better because I was going out with a new group of friends. Well, some similar, some different. We were going down places, Chinatown and Newcastle, you know. We're going down Newcastle like every other day, going to the Newcastle airport. Everything was great. I loved it. Playing Star Wars, playing the Avengers game that nobody likes. No responsibilities, no work. It was so good. But now it's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? You can't relive that feeling because nostalgia isn't a feeling you get in the present day. Like, take my hobbies, for example. I watch a lot of movies. And yes, I'm rewatching a lot of Marvel stuff ready for Brand New Day and Doomsday. But, but, shot on the Elmo, is that deflected? But I'm getting a bit nostalgic just for watching movies all day, despite not feeling any nostalgia. Uh, at the time, like to me, I was just watching 3 or 4 movies in a day. But now I'm like, oh, what a great time! This World Cup, you're gonna be nostalgic over it, but I guess you always know that you're gonna be nostalgic over a football tournament or domestic competition. But I just that life I'll never get back. Whoa, 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 whoa! Offside, saved. He was saved by the offside. So those memories are never going to be replicated because friends exit your life. Friends don't bother maintaining friendships because they fall out and they don't want to speak to each other. Other things in their personal life, and it's upsetting. But because I now do what I want, I live by myself, I'm presenting as much as I can as a woman. I'm now reaching out to those, which I encourage you to do as well. I'm reaching out to those that I would hang out with before I began work, and even until I moved out, and then just being like, do you want to hang out? Because I find it imperative. I was always postponing hangouts, and meetups until I had my own place because I was saving money. There was like one exception to the rule, and that was to say Final Destination Bloodlines with a few friends. Paid a tenner for a pizza. I was livid because obviously that tenner was meant to go towards the mortgage. Excuse me. But even then, I'm feeling weirdly nostalgic for doing abnormal amounts of overtime just to save up for a mortgage, which I've now been able to be on top of every month. And it's wonderful. It really, really is. Shot over. Yeah. But honestly, take me back. But every person that I used to hang out with after leaving school until I moved into my own place, I'm gonna try and just reach out to all of them and say, "Do you want to hang out?" Message them, whatever. Say, "We used to hang out. Do you want to hang out? Yes or no?" And that's how you weed out the herd. Shot over by Pedro Pau. And if they don't want to hang out and recreate those memories, fair enough. Obviously, there'll be some people I don't want to speak to, but again, that's life, isn't it? Well, Mannion, fans have been abysmal. Shot. Oh, were you offside? Out to the corner. Fans have not been at the races. I'm sorry, but they haven't been. fans just haven't been there. Crossed in by Spain, headed by France. Spain keep it alive. Go on, just cross it. It is. Manages to keep it in. Fair dues. Free kick France. Just ate an ice cube. I used to eat ice cubes. Oh, again, I'm getting nostalgic tonight. I used to eat ice cubes at McDonald's with a friendship group that no longer speaks to each other because of reasons. And apparently, eating ice cubes, which I just enjoyed doing as a sign of sexual frustration. That's a free kick. That's a yellow card. Surely, is that not a yellow card? Yeah. Offside. Hmm. Yeah. No. Simone. I can't really get back into Star Wars. I really, really can't. I'm really looking forward to it. Another offside. But no, I'm actually really looking forward to getting back into Star Wars. I think I'm going to start with the prequel trilogy. I feel like you have to. My Army of Darkness t-shirt came today. When I first got back into Evil Dead last month, I accidentally watched Evil Dead 2 first, but it's fine because it's a requel reboot thingy-majig anyways, which is cool. And I was starting to watch Ash versus Evil Dead after Army of Darkness, but my ending was the British ending, which was Ash waking up in a post-apocalyptic London. And then, if that's your ending, watching Ash versus Evil Dead just doesn't. Watching them within close proximity just doesn't feel right because that's not the ending. It isn't the one where it goes to Asthma and the demon comes. You know what I mean? Whoa, Vance. Oh, well done, Simon. But Army of Darkness crossed over with Marvel Comics. So I quite like how my first foray back into the Evil Dead universe was Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. To me, Ash vs. Evil Dead is an alternate sequel to my ending of Army of Darkness because I got the British ending. The Evil Dead isn't canon to Evil Dead 2, but it sort of is, but it sort of isn't. And then I watched The Evil Dead 2013 purely because all of the Evil Dead films now are one shots, and that was the first of its kind. So free kick fights. Well, we'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. So the free kick was overturned. I don't want to listen to them again. Hi guys. So essentially, it was the right call because the referee had made it. But like, can you stop cutting to me because the referee association needs to tell me what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I mean? She's just an arse licker, like all of the other referees are for each other, for the system. Ah, get up, Fabian. It's not a second yellow though. 6 minutes. But I love Star Wars. Maybe that's what I'm feeling really nostalgic over as well. You see? Uh, anyways. Oh, it's him. That was Usain Bolt. He's a footballer gone in the A League. He's put on a couple of pounds here. I don't mean that in a negative way. He looks good. Just in, I guess when you're not running. Oh, Cola, pass, Dembele, Chouameni. I didn't see it last night. I'm gonna just watch the prequel era of content and play the prequel games when I get back into Star Wars. But Star Wars is a franchise. Marvel is a brand. DC is a brand, but Star Wars is a franchise. I'm not entirely opposed to reading and watching and playing the Legend stuff as well, because I've got The Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Never realised that the second one. But I don't know if I should play The Force Unleashed 1. I've got it on the 360, but it has DLC, which I don't have. And obviously, is the 360 store still available? Mhm. Right, 48 minutes in, 1-0 Spain. France free kick. When it gets to half time, we'll have the Ice Dolly will have some water because I've literally just had, for the most part, coffee, Powerade, and a Diet Coke and Monster, but I had water before. Just got a bit of a dry throat. France have not been at the races. I'm sorry, but they've not. But FIFA's going to be playing a part in this channel in the next few weeks. I'd like to think. I've been thinking about it. And Bella, is that a corner? I mean, it is a corner, but I was like, are they going to have enough time? Awful first half. Absolutely awful. Ice fully time. I needed that. Ugh. Oh, Winnie, 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 can't you see? You just take yourself on the pick because nobody likes you. I, it's a good bit. This is so wrong, Gordon Ramsay, to do a Uber Eats advert thing. That's so weird. And he's Scottish. That was an English thing. Still need a Burger King. I've seen this advert. To fall in love. What is Amex? I feel like all of these bank companies are just the same. Oh, Sumo. What the fuck was that for? Tudor. I remember the Tudor times. Who's that? Not him. Not him on the screen. Is it? What's his name? Not Usa Balaga. Who is it? Who's the Donny? The Spanish Donny, the Chelsea player. Say just on the BBC. Yeah. I hope it ends after 90. I don't think it will. I think I've said all day. I think it'll go to at least extra time. I do honestly think this will go into extra time soon. Oh, oh. Oh, and obviously, for some reason ITVX is always a bit delayed on the live thing. I've been watching some Star Wars stuff, like video game list. So I say some A Video Game List by Triple Jump. Love them. Oh, it's very level. I didn't know that geezer was. His hair looks a bit different. I've always preferred the prequel era of Star Wars. It's not been horrible like we were all thinking at work, but it's not the prettiest thing, is it? Really. Life is a highway. Pathetic. If I was if I was a footballer, ooh, Evil Dead playing, oh, it's 9 p.m. You can show these trailers. I'm seeing that on Saturday or Monday. We're just talking about Evil Dead as well. How I was meant to watch number one, but I accidentally watched Evil Dead 2. But it kind of works because the Marvel continuity of crossover is Army of Darkness. So really, in keeping in line with the Marvel watch-alongs, I've watched Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, which are canon to Army of Darkness slash Marvel Zombies that run. And then I just watched the Evil Dead 2013 for the sake of Evil Dead Burn is a one-shot film. The Evil Dead 2013 film started off the one-shot trend, so I might as well just watch the first of that anthology continuity thing. You know what I mean? And then I was gonna watch Ash versus Evil Dead, and then it just didn't work with my ending for Army of Darkness, which was the London apocalyptic one, which apparently is meant to be this Mad Max Army of Darkness Evil Dead thing where Ash should work with survivors of the apocalypse that he brought upon everyone. He looks familiar. He looks very familiar. Oh, and this Adfish is pathetic. Nobody is that happy to teach or to go to school. Nobody does that. No. I get why they're trying to promote teaching as a wonderfully charged thing, but just sit down, all of these twats who want to be a teacher, who are thinking about it, right? These wonderful twats. It's a loving word, depending on who it's used to. I like teachers. Get them to watch Great Teacher Onizuka, whether it's the anime, the 90s live action TV series, the 2010s live action TV series. Read the manga. Life is a highway. Oh, this is shit as well. So essentially, nobody's gonna have any privacy anymore. Take a picture of what, of who. I could literally just go, hey Meta, record, and there's the entire Spider-Man movie. It's crazy. A Gmail notification. Silent Hill F is now on sale. 50% off. Why? Usually there's a reason. I do not remember any Silent Hill games on Steam going on sale when Return to Silent Hill came out. That's a shit movie. I'll tell you what, I've got a unique love affair with Star Wars. I grew up primarily on Marvel, DC, and E4 sitcoms such as How I Met Your Mother, The Big Bang Theory, Melissa and Joey, Kevin Can Wait, The King of Hills, Everybody Loves Raymond, Frasier. Those last three were on Channel 4, but it's um the parent channel of E4, and whatever other sitcoms were on at the time. Two Broke Girls. I grew up on a lot of those, and yeah, I always seem to forget Star Wars played an integral part. Star Wars and wrestling. I had wrestling annuals, France playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. I had wrestling annuals with Rabiot off, Cornet on for France. I had wrestling annuals with like bios and stuff. I had wrestling action figures, which is why I want to get back into wrestling. Spain playing a 4-1-2-3 formation. Cucurella on a yellow card. But for Star Wars, it's just like because I never had the movies on DVD, I forget that it still played an integral part. I had Star Wars annuals where I remember there was one and it was literally like all of the different weapons and who used them. I think it was even right down to the different colored lightsabers. It was crazy. But I loved it. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy on my DS, I loved. People say it's one of the worst games ever. Fuck off. They don't even say it's one of the worst Star Wars games ever. They say it's literally one of the worst games ever made. Fuck off. No, it's not. I've never had any issues apart from me being bad at the game. That was that. And one glitch where you could like moon jump, but I don't think I had the cheats on, so I'm right. There's walking on the sky, and then there's that. Come on. Star Wars Lethal Alliance on the DS, I loved because it was so different than any other DS game I'd played. There was never really any DS games that had guns in that I would play growing up, purely just off what was available. But that, like, I guarantee you, if I had Call of Duty on the DS, I would be overly nostalgic, even if it's like real life and I've never played them. I hate them in the current timeline. But that's weird, because like it's so like nostalgia. It's such a I keep talking about nostalgia today. It's a powerful tool. So if I never played Lego Star Wars 2 on the DS growing up, and I played it for the first time tomorrow, I could go, this is fucking shit. But my nostalgia will override that and go, yeah, no, this is good. So my rating will be biasly skewed because I grew up on this game. And I remember loving it. I loved the Lego games, Traveler's Tales. I loved them. Lego Batman, Lego Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. You know, Lego Marvel superheroes. Had a way, man. Had a way. Yes, Ben? Corner? Offside. I used to have a jigsaw of the Clone Wars, the Cartoon Network version. And that movie was on TV once. I like some of the episodes. I think it was the movie. I've watched the movie and it wasn't very good. To me, how do you make a very bad movie but then create with the same people one of the most critically like that doesn't happen. How on earth do you make a film, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, the movie, or whatever it's called, that nobody likes, but then the same continuity released a month or so later with the episodes people love. It's so crazy. But I think when I do get back into Star Wars, because Starfighter is a movie coming out, but I don't know what continuity it takes place in. It might just exist in its own anthological landscape like Solo, Rogue One, over. But it's so weird. But I never liked the Clone Wars movie. I say never liked. I watched it once. But my appreciation for bald women, he looks familiar. Uh, Awful by Spain. France again, awful at the back. That pass nearly went out for a corner. Awful by France again. Yes, Spain, France. I forgot the In-Betweeners is coming back. Why isn't Mbappe standing there for? Is he stupid? He should get on the pitch. Oh, awful. That's what Zuckerberg at the back with that sound. Said Dewey. Um, Barcola off, Dewey on. Two changes left. You know Dewey from Scary Movie. But I am looking forward to getting back into gaming. Devil May Cry, I really want to play. Lara Croft, obviously, the go. Crash Bandicoot, I want to play a lot of games, but it's all about the building blocks. Crossed in, deflected, no shot. Spain 2-0. They all shut off. They all shut off. They all just switched off because they wanted a free kick. Sorry, they were like, no, it's not a free kick. They all switch off. Who is she? She's there every game. The same woman. The same woman is at every single game. Why is she the one that's taking the technical board away if she's part of the French team? No, nobody cares about the fucking Nations League. What's he doing? 3-0. No voucher. Have a look. Is he not on side? Is he not? Is he not on side? Yeah. What the fuck happened there? That was like the 90s camcorder footage. What just happened there? Yes, Ben. Hans, corner. Discord notification. Who's this, Donny? I don't know who this Donny is. Wonderful pass from France. Corner again. Cool. I got my windows open. It's getting a bit chilly now, but we'll leave it because we're not in Chile. We're not in the Universidad de Chile. We're in Lake Placid. Is that a real place? Apparently it is. You never seen the movie Lake Placid with the killer crocodile? Nobody likes it, but I do. Boo, boo. I don't know. That's a shame. Hmm? No. Spain, clear. So the Dallas Cowboys, that name rings a bell. NFL team, maybe. But if he's getting booed, shot. Oh, nearly 2-1, but it's another corner. Mm. Shot. Ooh, crossed it. I would just, if I was Didier Deschamps, I would just do fucking ultra attacking. Ah, yeah. We're not covering the third placed game. It's just sad. All of the games I've covered, uh, they've had purpose because at least one team probably. In fact, yeah, because 3 teams out of 4 went through. Every game that I've covered for this World Cup has had a purpose, whether it's a team getting through to the knockouts or the knockouts. We're not watching the third placed game. I think I'm just going to spend my Saturday afternoon watching movies. I think Saturday night I'll watch the Wolverine, X-Men Days of Future Past, and Logan, and then the New Mutants at some point on Monday. What is her job? I've never seen on any other team anybody in a suit like that. What does she do? We don't have England, Australia, anybody like that that I've seen. Is that Justin Bieber with David Beckham? No. Oh, it's Bruno. Is that Bruno? Two French changes. Olis and Digne, whatever his last name is, off. Cherki and Hernandez on. Zero changes left for France unless they somehow get to extra time. Yes, our Lord and Saviour, Mbappe, crossed in, deflected a bit, Spain, clear. $16. 16? 16? See, why is she taking the board off them? But you're celebrating France. Off, here's the ball. On Torres, first changes left for Spain. Offside? Oh my, baby, let me love you now. So many ways to love you. Oh my gosh, so in love. And we finally make me wanna sing. Uh, uh, Oh my gosh. Goal kick. 15 more, 20 minutes left if you include add on. You see? But it was in June. Shall I know, mate? Oh, Deschamps, shut up, man. He always complains. Who has it been raining? Or was that just the sprinklers? Alright, free kick for Spain. She was celebrating France, then she takes the board off them. Ruiz and Olmo off. Pedri and Marino on, 2 changes left. Crossed in, Spain header. Nearly 3-0. Free kick France. "13 minutes minimum left. You want to be kicking anything over." What's that for? People cheering. Try and have some banter there, you mate. Awkward silence. Oh, nope. Shot. Crazy. Dewey could have. Well, hello, viewer. How are you? I didn't realise you were here. Hello, mate. How are you? Dewey's just had a shot into an empty net, and then the goalkeeper, who was outside of the box, ran into the box and saved it with his legs because he wasn't sure if he was in the box or not. The fans have been awful this game. Absolutely abysmal. Ooh, ooh, get up, Simon. Nothing wrong with it. Didn't even hit his face. 'Are the referees even sure? Few more Spanish changes. Porro and Baena off. On Llorente and Williams, no changes left. Nine minutes left. I'm adding on the 3 stoppage. France have been awful. I thought this was going to go to extra time, unless France do a Belgium now and just score 2 in 3 minutes or something. I was so raging because I was like, I was going to have an early night as well. Mm. What's happening? What I mean? Awful. Simone just toying with France now. Yellow card for the dictator. He's gonna cry in a minute. Kylian Mbappe, number 10, France, yellow card. Oh, they look lovely. happy. That's sad. I'm not covering the third place game. Doesn't have any purpose apart from money, money, money. I love me some ABBA. Free kick France. The dictator with the free kick over. And the world goes round. No penalty. Ah, it's nothing. Give over. Oh, Dembele, header. Cucurella, header. Police. Is that Elise? No, it's not. He's been taken off. I'm just looking at the dreadlocks. 7 minutes. What's 7 minutes for? Added on. What's it for? What's 7 minutes added on for? Fans pressing. I think Turkey should have started. I think that was probably, you know, Fans again around the back just thinking that they're the dog's bollocks, but they're not. Who's there? He looks familiar. There's Puyol. That's Sergio. Oh yeah. Puyol is just a shit Colaccini. Oh, what's that smell? Someone's farted outside or something. Ole! I wanted France to get through. I did. I forgot he was on. Did I say he was on Williams? I didn't. Sorry, nothing. I don't remember telling you he was on. Someone stank outside. I don't know who it is or what it is, but it just smells a bit weird. Might be horse manure drafting through. It's always disgusting when you step outside of work. Shot. Unai Simon caught it. A little girl crying. Oh, 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 oh. 2 minutes left. Ninety seconds left. Bastille. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was lost to my own device. What is that sound? Shot. So let's keep creaking and I don't know what. Over. What is that sound? Thank you very much for watching. The final score 2-0 to Spain. Much love, and I'll see you tomorrow as well.